I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere. That's another thing I meant to do, is a little trench here to put that line in. I got some conduit, and then I also have to think about in winter. But let's go get the pipe, and I'm going to need a screwdriver. I'm threading the hose in the pipe in order from south to north, and because it's easier to thread the pipe one piece at a time than trying to assemble and then do the whole length. Okay, I got it done. Now is I'm gonna add the dope and stick it together and then backfill. Okay, that's just gonna keep the water out of the conduit. I sealed my tubs with Lexol. I'm gonna add a layer of sand at the bottom. I took some sand from my stash over there, 2 buckets of the excavator, and now I'm just gonna backfill. So this is what it looks like now. Couldn't show you how it turned out because the battery died, but I'll show you now. I had lunch, and while I was having lunch, it was raining like crazy. Everything's wet. So I don't know about doing the road with the excavator. Maybe. I'm undecisive, you know. I don't know if I want to chill milling or if I want to chill and be inside Maximus and take care of the road. And Maximus is a lot less physical, you know, but doing the sawmill milling is quite physical because you see the size of those logs I gotta put on the bunk. So I did that. I took some logs from there and put them on the bed, and took some that were on the bed and moved them on the pile at the back. And then I took the IBC tank that was there with the excavator, and I brought it. Right now it's just by the firewood shed. And then the pipe is now buried underground. So I'm gonna put a post here and rocks, so that in winter I know that it's there, and I don't feel like I need to come, you know. I have with the quad, the snow blower, This is gonna be good. And here now I will have a very wide area to push the snow, so I'm not gonna be worried about that at all. It comes out here, so here too I'll put rocks and a post, and when I move my snow in winter, this will be like the corner. Oh, I went in the greenhouse. I didn't measure, but it doesn't seem to have moved. There's nothing that I could visually tell. So, but maybe this weekend I'll measure, because it rained all week. Now I have to make it fit through and somehow come here, that end. So it's gonna be interesting, because this one is heavy for sure. Okay. It's a tough one, but I think I'm lined up to pass it through the door there, and then I'm gonna have to twist it to bring it on the bed. Whew. I'm gonna cut that piece with the chainsaw. I got it on. It's big, but it's too far this way, so it has to go that way. So I'm gonna try to do that with my big metal stick. And where is it? I forgot to film, but like I take my big stick there and I squeeze it here like that, and then I lift up on the handle, and then that moves it forward. But if I don't cut flush the branches stubs, then it won't slide like that. So that's why I have the chainsaw handy. All right, so here I can see this is dirt. I'm gonna power wash that right now. Okay, it's ready to be sliced. So I'm gonna do my technique, and I'm gonna try to maximize the 1/2. And even if there's like bark on the side, as long as they're 1.5 inches thick, they will work for strapping the building and the roof. So whether they're 2x4, 2x5, but they're all gonna be over 2x5. So up to 2x whatever. If they're 2x10, I'll cut them in half. Anyway, I'll get started. It's not gonna be a quick one to do, but whatever I get done, it's gonna get done. So I got 4 5x5x16. It looks good. So I'll be at 15. And this, it's 8. Okay, I still need some. But I'm gonna focus on the big lugs first. I'm gonna mill the big lugs first. It will be more satisfying. This one I'm gonna have to use the floor scraper, and I should get 4 out of it as well. So I'll be at 19. This one I can get 2. This one maybe 2. This one only 1. Anyway, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm gonna go in and settle for the evening. See you tomorrow. How come you don't have your cone? Alright, let's see concrete. It's not dry. What about, but it rained, so that probably didn't help. Oh yeah, look. The rain. Let's see. Okay. Tomorrow it might be hard. I was looking for it. Yeah, it's still there. So something happened to its mom. Is he gonna cross in front of us? It's so beautiful. That one is looking at us. There might be more. So that's 10. All right, it's the weekend. We went to town again yesterday. Anyway, it's not raining today, so I think it's time to fill the pool. I have a few things to do here to adjust the mounting. So these legs have to go inside there, and then I'll bring the, oh, I have to remove that sand, and then I'll come in and start the process. But let me adjust these guys first. It's so hot in there. I'm sweating so bad. Just a few minutes. Now I gotta set up the hose, and then I have to go in the pool to make sure there's no fold at the bottom. So yeah, that'll take some time. It's not long, maybe half an inch of water, and then you can't do it anymore. So it's right at the beginning, but the feet get cold. Okay, so while it fills up, I have a few minutes, so I'm gonna work on that stuff here, assembling this. It's not rocket science. All right, so I have time to go get the pump and the filter, so I'll go do that. But you know, it's like so simple. Okay. And this Yeah, I have time. Because the first year I had to empty some water to be able to get it done, and it was not as good as the other years when I did it at the right time. Okay. Oh. So I'm like working those folds. Because it makes it more fun to walk in the pool. So I have one here. I'm trying to this water in the pool is water we have to fight fires. If we get to that stage, it's a reserve. The fire doesn't care about the chlorine. Okay. I recall having my feet really cold last year doing this. And last year I had to clean the line before I filled it up, because in the fall before I had waited too long to take it out, like to take it apart, and it had like become green and grimy. So now all the folds are gone, and I scooped with the net to remove all the little particles and sand and insects. Now it's filling up. I think we're good, so I can move on to something else. And now I'll come and check once in a while. The side walls will come in, both like narrow down the pool like that, and as it fills it, they will stretch back. So we're good. Okay. Next thing. Oh, it's windy. So I made like a better way for backing up the trailer, and I got the grounds over there ready for doing the layout of the barn. We're probably gonna do that tomorrow. So now I'm gonna go check the pool, but Divine told me that there was a leak here. Okay. Okay, so the valve is a bit broken, but that's not the end of the world. Okay, let's go see the pool. It's so slow. It's not even above the valve, the drain valve. Fuck. Or is it? And it's getting wet. I thought it'd be way further along. I'm surprised. Oh, that's good. So that's the area I worked on with the excavator. So I think it's gonna be right here, in that area right here, this spot. But we'll so right now I'll have the sun most of the day on this long side of the building, and then the chicken run will come here at the front. Yeah, it's good. Okay, now it's time to unload the navvi jack. So I'm gonna back up the truck and trailer until I get to about here, and then I'm gonna unload it with the excavator. So I have my culvert. I went over many times with the excavator. I think it'll be strong enough, but I think if I can find a 2x12 for each tire, maybe I'll put that there. Anyway, that's what I'm doing now. Another windy day, hot and windy. Let's take a look at the pool. I just started the water. There we go. Maybe I go swimming later today at the end of the day, just for fun. Oh, you have a mosquito on your nose. Got it. Okay, so we're gonna set up to do the layout for the barn. It's not ideal with that wind, so we might not do much and might wait later in the evening if the wind drops. We'll see. I'm going to town because I need some gravel for off-camera project. So I'm counting the deer. I've already seen one. The maximum I've seen on a there and back was 17 in the same trip. This year I did 2 trips at 10. I think that's my record so far. Now I'm at 1 for this first trip. Hopefully I don't need to do 2, or if I need to do 2, yeah, I don't know, we'll see. All right, so unless I see like something extraordinary or I think of something to share with you, then I will turn the camera on. Just before I turned the camera on, I was looking at, you know, what I was gonna listen during that trip. And I haven't listened to audiobooks in a while, and I don't feel it's the right time to start a new cycle of audiobook, so I'm holding back on this, but who knows. But for now, when I was scrolling in my phone to look at what I was gonna play, I saw August and Everything After from the Counting Crows. Wow, that is one album that I really love from start to finish. Like, all the songs on it have meaning, and I think it's such a beautiful piece of art. Not just each song, but the whole album itself. So I'm gonna listen to the whole album and let myself be transported. Oh no, I killed a squirrel. He didn't, I couldn't move. And I saw him, oh shoot. Yeah, too bad. Very bad for him, because it's ended up not in a nice way either. But I suppose, when does a squirrel life ends in a nice way? I don't think they die of old age sitting by the fire. Oh, yeah. I'm not done listening. I just finished Mr. Jones, but I started, questioning like how long has it been? Because it brings back memories, and it's always the same memories that it brings back. So it's actually a group of memories, like snapshots of like times where I partied. And the song Mr. Jones was playing, and the way I was gonna be dancing, with whoever I was at that time. And the first I recall dancing to Mr. Jones, I was living in Montreal. I was, maybe 20 years old. And then, but the whole album brings back a vibe more of when I was living in Sudbury, like my first year, when I arrived in Sudbury. Yeah. So it's been like, over 30 years now that this album has been released. So for 30 years, I'm rehearsing the same memories whenever I hear that song. So what does that do to my programming? Yeah, that's a loop, and that's hackable. Yes. Because it's a loop. Anyway, I'm gonna continue looping. Cheers. Around. I'm almost drowning in her sea. She's nearly falling over me. To her knees. Down on her knees. Down on her knees. Take the way home. I do like to Sullivan Street. Down on my knees. I'm down on my knees. Down on my knees.